Have you ever felt a sudden chill in a familiar room? Or reached for something that was never there? It starts small. An empty chair at the dinner table that no one sits in, yet you feel someone should. A name half scratched from a dusty old trophy. Setting to plates for dinner, then pausing, confused, before putting one back in the cupboard. Life feels normal, but is not. There's a quiet hum of wrongness, like a song you can't quite remember the words to. It's unsettling. You try to brush it off, a trick of the mind, but the feeling lingers. A space where a person should be. A silence that feels too loud. It begins with a photograph. I was looking through an old album, and there she was, smiling next to me. Her name was, I can't quite grasp it now. But I remember her laughter. I remember the way she'd crinkle her nose when she was thinking. I asked my mom who she was. She just looked at the photo, her brow furrowed, and said, "Honey, there's no one there. It's just you." But I knew. I knew she was real. I rushed to my phone, scrolling through old messages. Our conversations were gone, entire threads, just vanished. Her contact, deleted. It was like the world was tidying up, erasing any proof she ever existed. That's when I started noticing it everywhere. The old man who used to sit on the park bench every morning, gone. The barista who knew my coffee order by heart, replaced by someone who didn't even recognize me. No one died. There were no funerals, no obituaries, no tearful goodbyes. People just stopped being remembered, and when the last memory of them faded, they were gone, completely. It wasn't a curse or some grand cosmic punishment. It was just a quiet, unbreakable rule of this reality. You exist only as long as you live in someone's mind. Loneliness. Being forgotten, being ignored. It's not just a feeling. It's a slow, quiet erasure. Then, the dread began to creep closer. It turned from a discovery into a personal horror. I'd be talking to someone, and they'd pause before saying my name. A flicker of confusion in their eyes. I was just talking to what was I saying? My reflection in the mirror seemed to linger a moment too long after I turned away, a faint afterimage fighting to stay. My own handwriting on old notes looked unfamiliar, like a stranger's script. The objects in my room began to feel less mine. The world was no longer just erasing others, it was starting to erase me. I was becoming a ghost in my own life, my edges blurring day by day. I don't know how much time I have left. My voice feels thinner, my thoughts harder to hold on to. But I'm not scared anymore. There's a strange peace in it. Maybe vanishing isn't the end. Maybe we just become a whispered secret, a half-remembered dream. Or maybe, just maybe, one person holding onto one small memory is enough to keep the light on. Perhaps my story, this memory I'm sharing with you now, will become a part of someone else. Maybe that's how we truly live on. Not in grand monuments, but in the quiet corners of another's mind. Remember me, please, just for a little while.